Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. Apologies for the lack of battles. Had a few issues, but back on track with standard battles. Hope you enjoyed the tank reviews as well. Came out in loot boxes, but here we go. Got Argonaut from one of our clan in the AMX 1390. So tier 9 French light tank in the tech tree. It used to be one of the best light tanks in the game, but it's dropped back a little bit. But anyway, we'll see how Argonaut plays it. Now he's obviously got a good map for light tanks, and he has got a mission running. So let's have a quick look. LT2 for the Object 260. So spot 8 enemy vehicles and survive, or honours win the battle. So see how that goes. All right. So he's taking a bush that skill favours, I call it skill bush, but nothing spotted so far. Now, he's not running field mod, so we can't see exactly what his equipment has, but I'm going to assume that he's got commander's vision system and always been spotted. Now that might have been from the tanks peeking, and I think that was, but there may well be a light tank up in the bushes there. Let's see if he gets spotted again when he comes over. Snaps a shot towards that TVP that smacked him. But, yeah, he's taken a couple of hits, reduced him to a third of his health, but there's plenty of health at this point. But you can see there's a few massive TDs on the other side. 2 4005s and a Gorilla 15 all can do 800 plus damage. So he's definitely one-shottable, but anyway, here we go. So tier 9, tier 10 battle, and he's bottom tier, but there's only one light tank on each side, both tier 9 light tanks, so it should be a pretty fair battle. Alright, so nothing spotted so far. Oh, you know, here we go. A strip 103. Can he get his team to damage it? Yes, he can, but did he spot it? No, he's not picking up any spotting damage on that striv, so that's interesting. Who might have done that? Well, it could have been the TL7, perhaps, the strip firing, but now he's got the TPP, and he's picking up the spotting damage. For that TPP getting smacked, that strip's been taken down to pretty low hit points as well. And here comes an A251, so it may well have been the light tank that spotted him if it wasn't one of the ones in the middle, but the light tank's now been sent back to the garage. So picking up quite a bit of spotting damage there. Strip pops up and realises he gets spotted and backs away pretty quickly. He's behind hill there, so he can't be touched. But yeah, in fact, there's no arty on either side in this game, so that's pretty lucky for the defending sides at least. Alright, he's knocked down a tree. Is it going to cause him any problems? Well, not so far. Oh, well, here we go. Now, this is what you want to see. This is definitely CVS at work. So he spotted the 4005, Object 268, and the Charfature 4. Oh, and the FV 4005 getting focused and destroyed. So, picked up 4 whack for that. So, in 4.5k of spotting so far. Now, of course, this is the recipe for this map. Is for light tanks. It's basically to work your way up and down this line. Can be dangerous if you get too close, of course. If you get within the proximity spotting range, you're going to get spotted regardless of how stealthy your tank is. So you are taking a bit of risk as you move up, but this line here, this gap, is also a bit risky if there are tanks across the map. Catch you as you're crossing, you may well get spotted. Oh, here we go. Leopard PTA spotted. So this is definitely CVS at work. One shot into Leopard. Is he going to get another one? He's backing away, keeping his frontal armour towards the threat, which is good, but doesn't really matter in a Leopard PTA. And he's getting whacked. And Charfature 4 getting spotted as well. So the team giving him quite a bit of support, and he's got quite a few guns behind him, so this is going to pay off well. So closing in on 7k of assist damage. Now this is where it can get a bit tricky. The Conqueror is right. Again, if he gets within proximity range, he's going to get spotted. And his team is warning him about that. Now it also can make sure that the targets you're spotting bring them back towards the gun, so as a light tank you need your targets to be shot, not just be spotted. Otherwise you don't get a lot of EXP out of that. But anyway, his team is definitely well in advance now, and particularly on this line they're taking a real advantage of it. Striv surviving quite a few shots towards him, but I guess there's not a whole lot of him showing above the ridge line. But he really needs to get rid of these heavy tanks on his right. Alright, just doing the right thing here. If the further forward he goes, the more likely he's going to get spotted by the Conqueror. Again, just through proximity, not through any special modules. Luckily the Crane gets taken out, but the Conqueror is the next one. Starting to take some damage there. So just keeping pace with him. Oh, here we go, spotted another FV4005, big juicy target, and he's getting focused like crazy. A couple more shots and he's gone. And there he goes. So second FV4005 goes back. Unfortunately the platoon mate for Argonaut is player Costellonius is being destroyed by the WOTCCASIA, which is a bit unfortunate because he was in a char as well, so I'm sure there'll be a medal for that. Being killed by the same tank type. That Conqueror is being not deliberately sort of problematic, but problematic nonetheless, so it causes Argonaut to retreat a little bit, again not wanting to get within that proximity spotting circle. And Conqueror getting taken down to 431, so now has less hit points than Argonaut does, but if he takes the risk to shoot, he's going to have to put at least 2 shots in to get a kill. Now that's assuming he penetrates as well. And at this point you don't want to take that risk. There's still at least 2 or 3 tanks in front of Argonaut's position. The team basically has covered the map and now they're closing in on this corner. So it's just exactly how much spotting damage can he get. So he's already up to 11k. This is turning into a very good game for spotting at least. And one more shot and that Conqueror is gone. So just keeping him lit, and it could be the Conqueror doesn't even know he's lit at this point. His sixth sense would have gone off once, but as long as he stays spotted it won't go off again. And there we go, sent back to the garage. So Argonaut free to push up a little bit further, and there's the 268, and as soon as he gets spotted he gets damaged and sent back to the garage. So now it is pretty much just 3 tanks left, WOTCCASIA 4, Leopard PTA and the Striv all on very low hit points. In fact there's 428 hit points between the 3 tanks. So this is not going to take too much longer. Can he get to a 12k game in terms of combined damage? Well, there's the WOTCCASIA 4. He's gone. Yeah, there you go, 12k. Leopard PTA, in fact Argonaut gets the kill. The only shot he's taken, oh no, second shot he's taken so far. And there's the Striv, 17 hit points. And he gets taken out, and that is the game. So, great result there for Argonaut. Let's go and have a look at the details. Alright, great game there for Argonaut. He's picked up the 12.2k of spotting damage and 1 kill with a bit of damage there. So, great result there. That gave him the Patrol Duty medal. Now, unfortunately, he didn't get the LT2 mission because he only spotted 5 tanks rather than 8, so yeah, unfortunate, but anyway, he'll keep going. He's also earned his 2nd mark of excellence there, so getting consistent damage there, and that's given him the Ace Tanker badge. So how did it compare to the team? Well, he's finished on top there with 1309 base, good for tier 9, and Strip 103 backing him up, did 3.7k, nearly 3.8. It's the next best player there, and quite a bit of damage spread out, but the highest damage was a 103B, must have been further back, and just sharing his damage EXP with the spotters. And on the enemy team, pattern we didn't see. The Conqueror actually ended up at second place, but none of them really doing all that well, and the enemy just really got rolled over, which does happen on proc. So just one of those things. If you've got good light tanks and your team backs you up, you've almost guaranteed the win. So economics, really good for spotting, of course. He only fired 2 shots, one of those hit, and he got the kill from that. But so his ammunition costs obviously very low. He had battle payments running from the clan, which was nice, and his only real major cost there was the consumables running food, and so a very nice profit there at tier 9, which you wouldn't shake a stick at. Anyway, great game there from Argonaut. Thanks very much for the content. Hopefully if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. It certainly helps give visibility to more and more people. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet and you're watching this and you've seen a few of my videos, hopefully you subscribe. We'll have more great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.